Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, Greg Bronco.
Dart starting with a pass here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawks, 19 tight, 19 tight. Take over.
Dart from the pistol. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, 18. Go.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A 3rd down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 3rd of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy aim. Hurt. 65 cat. 65 cat.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. Check. Reset. 18, Pioneer. Steady.
On 1st down, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And Dart's got a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
3, go. 60 Eagles, 60, 19 tight, 79 Broncos.
Shotgun shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the gun, here's Darts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
70 range. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Set go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I check one.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after them.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Line 8.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On 1st down, it's Blue. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's the one back on the handoff. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Another carry for him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 26.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Yeah! 20.
Dak now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. You're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. You're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And this gain almost goes all the way for that 1st down. He gets it up to the 26.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Bronco 80. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here goes Dart to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be third down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
70 Lions.
Third down now, here's Dart. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dart going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Dart now against the blitz. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Let's go now. Mustang 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Working inside the red zone. Right back to Ridley, caught again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Up the middle, Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Dak to the air here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He connects downfield. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Cowboys with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It's Darius Alexander in there to make that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. They're set up at the 35 now. Who gets the handoff? And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Now Blue. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Give on 2nd here to Blue. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dunk. Escapes the pocket. Oh, the football's loose. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
After 60, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. Take over.
Back to throw, here starts. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
18, let's go now. 19, 18. 19, Lion. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give it to him again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two in 3rd downs, whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Ready up!
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
For big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well you can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 60 by 6. Go.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Bronco, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Tracy. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah, here we go. Who's fighting?
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it'll be second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Go! 7 Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Keep it up. Check up.
Dark from the pistol. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No trap. No trap.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. He's got push one deep down the right. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 16-point ball game. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Cowboys 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is dank. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got it at the 24. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darts out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Check, bop, Cougar 19.
Give to Tracy up the middle. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. A tackle made by Mozzie Smith.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Dragon 60.
Darts looking to throw. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game.
Cowboys 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Cowboys 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Prescott on 1st and 10. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Almost 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Prescott will look to throw. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd down, here's Prescott again. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Go, Rick, go. Ready. Cowboy, rig it. Check, Bobcat, go.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And another small 4-yard chunk there. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Bronco. Hey, smash.
Handoff to Tracy. Makes a tackle. He's still going. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
At the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Darts going to the air. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Tracy once more. Running in the red zone. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Head to 60. Pass.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Bobby Okereke.
Keeps the score. Giants 31. Cowboys 13.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
39-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set up. 72, Panther Street. Panther Street.
They go right back to Tracy. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cut in. 72.
This time it's a passing play. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
Cowboys 13.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blue running to the right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Third down run with Blue. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Oh, that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a